Hello, Aries. Welcome and welcome back to Spirit Source Tarot. Today we're going to do your weekly reading for September the 13th through the 17th. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share because I certainly forget to say that. So, Aries, let's pull your three cards and clarify. Your first card is Ace of Cups. Second card, Seven of Cups. And your third card is the Seven of Wands. Okay. I'm feeling trust issues. I'm feeling like you're guarded. You've been through some stuff recently. I think my last reading, you were kind of in your head a little bit too much about something. So here's the Ace of Cups. And the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Wands. You're very protective of your feelings and hyper vigilant about, deciphering who people are. What's the real deal? But don't get too caught up in there. Let's clarify, sweetheart. Clarifying the Ace of Cups. Excuse me. It's the Four of Wands. Somebody's met somebody, huh? And you're like, check them out. Make sure they're not somebody that they're pretending to be somebody that they're not, But you're very guarded. You're trying to use the lessons that you've learned here to make a good sort of assumption. I'm not sure if that's the right word to use. To just get a good idea of who this person is every step of the way. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups. Yep. Seven of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Swords. And, you are aggressively making sure that you're not seeing something that isn't there in this person. You might be in your mind sort of like replaying stuff a lot, listening super careful when they're talking to spot a lie perhaps, or, you're really trying to do your due diligence for your heart, for yourself, Could have a little bit of trust issues because of what you've been through, but that's all right. We all do. It won't be there forever, but you're just going through your healthy stages of healing. So let's clarify the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is clarified by the King of Swords. So yeah, you're very guarded and you don't mind people knowing that. I'm not here for anybody's riffraff. You protect your heart, you protect your peace. And that's just the way it is right now. So I love it. I actually love it. But I want to know, did you meet somebody? Because I feel like you met somebody. I feel like you met somebody and they seem to have everything. And it seems to be kind of quickly, unexpectedly, too. So it's kind of making you feel like, oh my God, okay, is this me? Am I seeing something that's not really there? Am I seeing potential again instead of what's in front of me? You know what I mean? It's making you question yourself, because it kind of happened suddenly. So it's even making you more protective of yourself. So let us clarify a bit further, my darling. I want to know if you met somebody new. Did Aries meet somebody new? Or is Aries about to meet somebody new? Thank you, Spirit. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups right next to the Four of Wands. This is your fear. This is your fear. Probably tainting what could be a decent time. I think you've met somebody new, but this is your fear. I want to clarify further right next to that Five of Swords. But this is your fear. This is also out of fear. You're, like I said, aggressively checking in your mind, when he said this or when she said that, did that make sense? And making sure that you're not seeing something that's not there out of the fear of being hurt again. This is your subconscious right now making you not trust. And I did say there are trust issues there on your side that is understandable. I think this is, you wanting the truth, the clarity, you wanting that person to either be who you are or don't be here, faking. I think that's your fear. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups right next to the Knight of Swords. Yeah. Here's your independence. Here's your peace of mind. Here's you going after your goals. And you don't need anybody coming around that's not who they say they are. Been there, done that. This is you protecting yourself. Like I said in the beginning, making sure you're checking your P's and Q's when it comes to this new person. Let's clarify right next to the King of Swords. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands. Let me give this a good shuffle. I feel clumpy. Okay. Fluff them up. Get some air in between them. Clarifying the Seven of Wands right next to the King of Swords. It's the Page of Pentacles, and you're going to take it slow. Won't be any rushing and all that. This experience that you went through, the little bit of a life lesson, relationship life lesson, wasn't that long ago. So you're actually not even ready to be jumping into anything at all, which is very mature of you and very self-protective at this time. You're going to be straight up with whoever wants to share your time. But let's make sure this person is who they say they are. And I feel like that's your fears right now. That it could be somebody with a mask on, like the previous experience. Let me get a different deck here. So I think it's a straight up person, and I think it's caught you off guard because it kind of just happened out of the blue, out of nowhere. And so look at these swords like protecting you. You're not letting anybody just waltz in, but it has kind of caught you off guard here. And I think that's why the Seven of Cups is here. You're like, what just happened? Is this another card or whatever the heck? So let's clarify further the Ace of Cups right next to the Five of Swords. He is not a con artist. He is for reals. For reals, for reals. But this isn't a marriage proposal. This is somebody who really honestly wants to get to know you. This is somebody who honestly wants to get to know you. Keep your guards up. Keep doing everything that you're doing and heal. But there are good people out there. There are good people out there. Everybody's not the same. So we don't want to, pin somebody else's indiscretions on the wrong person for the rest of our lives. But you are in a self-protective mode. I want to pull one more card right back at this Five of Swords, just to make sure, because I feel like that's just your subconscious making sure it's not a person with bad intentions, because you're right there with these swords protecting yourself. And I think that sword right there is you willing to protect yourself, and before you outsmart me, I'll outsmart you type of deal. So let's clarify the Ace of Cups right underneath the Five of Swords, please. Yeah, that's you. Told you. I wanted to know. I wanted to be sure that is you protecting yourself. And good. Keep them there if you want, just to, protect the gates, the Aries gates to the heart. But this person is genuine. And I get the impression that he's a quiet person. And he definitely means no harm. He doesn't mind being a friend. So you're in self-protective mode at this time. Very good. But you still have love around you, and there's still people that are there for you when you are feeling ready and up to it, my gorgeous, fiery Aries. All right, my love. Thank you so much for letting me share, and I'll see you later.